We can take any of your ideas and then work with our writers to develop content that is both meaningful, answers questions, but that also is going to attract attention on the web. That's going to be something that can be found by search engines. A legal website is only as good as the web content inside of it. And no matter how sophisticated the design is, and no matter how properly it is optimized, web searchers will never become clients without solid and informative web content. Your legal website's content is what will keep potential clients on your website longer. The longer they stay on your website, the greater the likelihood they will contact your firm for more information. Legal website content should be unique, compelling, and offer information that's not available on other law sites. Too many websites get their web content from large article banks and, as a result, end up with websites that look and read exactly like everyone else's. Plus, Google penalizes websites that use duplicative content. Staying ahead of your competition includes having fresh and original legal content. Unfortunately, not all original web content is created equal. Web content should be informative, yet easy to read and comprehend. It should seek to enlighten and educate readers instead of simply trying to sell a service or product. While it is certainly possible to write the legal content yourself, the majority of attorneys simply don't have the time nor the desire to turn out page after page of solid web content for their websites. In addition, paralegals and legal secretaries may be adept to writing solid legal articles, but are unfamiliar with writing search engine optimized content that gets noticed on Google. Luckily, you don't have to worry about these problems. At Lawfather, we specialize in developing search engine optimized web content that is specifically designed to match your law firm's practice areas and needs. Our content is informative and up to date on laws in your state. In addition, we research and use the most appropriate and popular search strings in each article, thereby increasing their relevance and boosting your law firm's Google rankings. Not only do you need solid and original web content, but you need a consistent content strategy. Knowing what to write is just as important as knowing when to write it. At Lawfather, we research and develop content that is tailored towards your readers and to the searches they are performing. Filling your legal website with content that is popular and informative will help increase your web presence and develop your firm into a recognized leader in your field. You know, there are a number of social media, social networking sites out there. YouTube is a great example of a social media site that we can develop content for, so that when people are on that video site searching, they're able to find out about the legal services that you offer. Social bookmarking sites, we can set up links to those and make sure that as people do come across your content, they're able to link it to other people who may be interested or share a similar legal issue. Social networking sites like MySpace and Facebook, as well as Twitter, can be incorporated in your website to spread your message and your knowledge out to as many potential clients as possible. Your legal website should be your hardest worker and your best advertiser, consistently drawing in new clients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If your website is not an effective marketing tool, it is probably time to consider a complete overhaul. To stay one step ahead of the competition, you need a legal website that gets noticed. If you already own a website, you may already know firsthand how important search engine optimization is. Anyone can put together a legal website and have it on the internet in a few hours, but in order for that legal website to draw in potential clients, it has to get noticed. Lawfather offers client generation through our search engine optimized websites and through our legal content. Our legal content includes articles that we may write, blog entries that we can develop, as well as web video. Informative web videos are a great way to keep people on your site longer. If you have someone who comes to a site and maybe starts to read something, they may bounce up. But if you also have a video that accompanies that web content that starts to play automatically when a potential client arrives, they may actually sit there for a minute or two longer and hear out the video and hear what you have to say, get a chance to get to know you better. And as I've talked about, the longer a person stays on your website, the higher it's going to rank with Google. Video is one of the best ways to do that. Video is one of the best ways to keep potential clients on your website. If your legal website doesn't rank on the first few pages of Google, then it is not working to bring you new clients. In order for your legal website to effectively draw in clients, it has to be noticed by search engines. But getting noticed is not an easy task. The process of search engine optimization is a lengthy and time-consuming process, and not for most web amateurs. As an attorney, your time is valuable, which is why Lawfather uses search engine optimization that is specially designed to get your legal website in front of the pack. So what is search engine optimization? Well, in addition to developing unique and compelling web content, search engine optimization includes proper coding of the title tags, adding metadata to your content, using alt tags for images and proper link building. The proper coding of your website ensures that all search engines are able to crawl your site. Too often, good legal websites get buried on the internet and never realize their full potential because they're not properly optimized. Optimization also includes developing content that is keyword rich. I think what attorneys have to remember as far as developing content for the website is that things like legal briefs are not going to attract potential cases because an internet searcher does not search in legalese. Potential clients look on the internet and use search strings that match their very specific issue. They're never going to search the word torts. They don't have any idea what that means. They're going to search phrases like car accident attorney, rear end attorney, neck injury attorney, spinal injury attorney. Things that are pressing to them and search terms that are relevant to their very specific issue. Search engine optimization should not be confused with spam. Here's a word of warning. A legal website that is filled with rich keyword phrases might end up highly ranked on Google, but unless that legal website is filled with keyword-rich content, readers will regard it as spam and move on. If you have a lot of web traffic but very few leads, this might be your problem. At Lawfather, we offer complete search engine optimized designs to increase the internet traffic, improve your internet rankings, and draw in more potential clients. This service, combined with our expert web design and legal website content, develops a 1-2-3 combination that is unparalleled and gets results. Lawfather can take your legalese and can take your ideas and really mold it into something that's keyword rich, that has a good potential to be found online by potential clients searching for this kind of information. If you have a case that's going to trial, Lawfather can work with you to develop those trial presentation materials, whether they be in the form of graphics, graphic animations, documentation. We have staff here that can sit with you in court, can help you load relevant exhibits. We have equipment here that can be rented to show those exhibits in a high-tech fashion in a way that's really appealing and comfortable for a jury. We can help you edit video depositions and sync transcripts. We can show how maybe a product was defective, or maybe give some real specific details to a jury about how an accident occurred. We're in an age now where we get most of our information from the internet or television, and juries are no exception. They're looking for clean, concise packets of information to make their decisions on. And so I think if you're in trial, you have to recognize that fact. And you have to recognize that, video, graphic animations, graphic presentations are a really good way to captivate a jury and thoroughly explain to them how an injury may have occurred, or, why exactly a product was defective. I think it's important to always have multiple sets of eyes on any of these graphic presentations that you're going to do. Something might make sense to you because you're in the field, and you've worked on this kind of case over and over again, and you know why things work the way they work, or why they didn't work the way they were supposed to work. But that's not the case for jurors. A jury is a fresh pair of eyes, and so I think using the talents of designers from Lawfather to kind of work with you on those presentations to make sure that they are as effective as possible will be really important for making your trial presentation more successful and giving it a chance to be better absorbed by the jurors sitting there watching it. And once you take advantage of a graphic animation or some graphic presentation materials, this is some more content that can be put on your website to let potential clients know that when you take a case, you're applying cutting-edge technologies to its resolution. You're making sure that you're taking advantage of every tool possible to ensure that that case is fairly settled, or that a jury gives a fair judgment in the end. I think that's a great way to build trust with potential clients, is to just let them know what you do. Let them know how you prepare for trial, and let them know that by putting those materials up on your website. So take advantage of the multimedia services that Lawfather has available as far as trial support goes.